Good morning, guys. Alright, so we have officially reran the entire pump, okay? Reran the entire pump. We had the step ladder going up all the way to 48K, the yearly open, and here we are again, back at the trend line. We've had this trend line for a while, since the beginning of January, after that fall off the cliff there. And we've been, we touched it back here in February, we touched it in March, the beginning of March, and now we are here touching it in mid-April. We've already wicked it. Um, I'm not saying a possibility of doing what it's been doing and wicking down to this area. As you can see, it's done that most times that it's came back to the trend line, wicked it down there. But we're not going to get that far yet until we lose certain areas. On the weekly, you can see a nice little bottom forming here, right here. You can see. I'd put it in if I was going to long here, I'd put it in validation here at 38.4. And, it makes sense of why that would be. It tried to wick down below it already today, and it did not do so. So if I wasn't a long, that would look right at there for invalidations. And a wick into this area, I'd probably long immediately and just see how it goes. Honestly, when my stop loss is very tight, obviously pretty close invalidations nearby. But for the meantime, we need to think, maybe this is the bottom. Okay, maybe this is the bottom. We're nearing the end of the trend line. Everyone wants below 30K. I want below 30K. With the way the world's going on, everyone believes it will happen too. And maybe we get it, maybe we don't. I do think we get it eventually, but not after we squeeze this level one more time. I'd like to get a nice squeeze up to 42.5K, get a mid-level. It's around this area here, around that area here, and that is what I'm looking for a nice little squeeze. It would make sense in my eyes. Also, you see this little pattern here before the takeoff? You see that? Touches the trend line, goes on, like we're right in this area here. It's something to look at and, take precaution, of something that could happen. So, I'm not saying we're going down 100% from here whatsoever. I think we could still get a nice squeeze some shorts. Obviously shorts are piling in right now as we're breaking down, as it always does. So, it makes sense to, squeeze this level one last time. Quick deviation, get above there. It's the quicker the better. The quicker we get above there, the better it'll look. Obviously, the better my plans will go. I don't want it to sit below this area for long. Within the next hour or two, get back above it, reclaim it, and that would be a really quick deviation, and then continue to squeeze upward. But yeah, that's the plans, guys, and that's what I'm going with. Like I said, it's the bottom until it isn't. Okay, it's the bottom until it isn't.